The AI Standup for June 18th, 2026. This week, the intersection of AI and geopolitics hit a critical point. In a move that sent shockwaves through the industry, the US government forced Anthropic to shut down access to its most advanced models, Fable 5 and Mythos 5, for everyone, including its own employees. At the same time, AI CEOs are meeting with G7 leaders to forge a US led global coalition. And on the hardware front, Nvidia's dominance continues to grow, powering both autonomous robots and entire national infrastructures. We're breaking it all down, starting with the Anthropic shutdown. The US government has abruptly forced Anthropic to block all access to its latest Fable 5 and Mythos 5 models. The directive came from a Trump administration export control order, initially intended to cut access for foreign nationals. However, the order's scope was so broad and its language so vague that it effectively included all users, even those inside the United States. To comply, Anthropic had no choice but to implement a complete shutdown, blocking access even for its own engineering teams. This has created massive confusion. The specific export rules underpinning this decision are not well understood, and the lack of clarity from federal agencies has left the industry scrambling for answers. What does this mean for developers and engineers building on top of Anthropic's APIs? It means your access to frontier models can be revoked overnight. The platform risk just went from theoretical to very, very real. This isn't just an Anthropic problem. It sets a dangerous precedent for any company operating at the AI frontier. As this domestic crisis unfolds, AI's biggest names are taking the policy fight to the global stage. At the G7 summit, the CEOs of OpenAI, Google DeepMind, and Anthropic are in direct talks with President Trump and other world leaders. The explicit goal, pushed heavily by Anthropic's Dario Amodei and DeepMind's Demis Hassabis, is the formation of a US led global AI coalition. This isn't just about safety, it's about establishing a framework for AI governance that aligns with Western interests. The proposal aims to create international standards for development, deployment, and security of advanced AI. It's a strategic play to counter competing AI ecosystems and establish a unified regulatory front. The key question is whether this coalition can form a consensus or if it will deepen the divide, creating competing regulatory blocks between the US, the EU, and China. For now, the G7 is the primary battleground for shaping the future of global AI policy. While policy debates rage, the technology itself is making massive leaps, particularly in the physical world. Nvidia just released details on a new self improvement program for robots, and the architecture is fascinating. They are using teams of AI coding agents to autonomously teach robots how to perform complex physical tasks. In one demonstration, the agents successfully trained a robot to install a new GPU into a server rack. In another, a robot learned to precisely cut zip ties without damaging nearby components. Here's how it works. One set of AI agents observes the task and generates a high level plan. Another set translates that plan into Python code. That code is then executed by the robot, and a separate set of vision based agents provides feedback, creating a closed loop of continuous improvement. This is a significant step beyond simple reinforcement learning. It's an autonomous training pipeline where AI agents, not humans, are directing and refining a robot's physical skills. Shifting from research to national scale deployment, France has officially activated its national AI infrastructure, a massive project built entirely on Nvidia technologies. Announced a year ago, this system is now online and in production. It consists of new AI factories, a national sovereign compute cluster, and specialized platforms for industrial applications. This isn't just a research cloud. French startups are already deploying production applications, and AI agents are running live on the system. This move underscores a critical trend. AI capability is now being viewed as essential national infrastructure, on par with energy grids and communication networks. By building a sovereign system, France aims to reduce its dependency on US based cloud providers and foster a domestic AI ecosystem that can compete on a global scale. This provides a powerful new environment for European developers and a blueprint for other nations looking to secure their own AI future. Now for a few quick updates from around the world of AI. First, the EU's cybersecurity agency, ENISA, is now set to question Anthropic over its restricted models, adding another layer of regulatory pressure on the company, this time from Brussels. Next, Microsoft is making a major push into China, selling access to OpenAI models through its local platforms. This represents a significant expansion of US developed AI services within the Chinese market, a move that will surely be watched closely by regulators on both sides. And finally, the conversation around creator compensation for training data is evolving. The new thinking suggests a creator's work lives on in the model's structure, and they should be compensated for outputs, not just a one time data license. This could lead to entirely new revenue sharing models. So, what are the key takeaways from this week? For engineers and developers, the Anthropic shutdown introduces a new, critical variable: geopolitical risk. Your access to a frontier model API can be severed without warning, which demands a new level of architectural resilience. At the same time, Nvidia's work with autonomous robot training provides a concrete blueprint for building embodied AI systems. For investors and market watchers, the regulatory landscape is the story. The U.S. export order targeting Anthropic is a clear signal of increased government intervention, creating significant market risk for leading AI labs. Layer on the EU's independent scrutiny, and you have a complex, fragmenting compliance environment. The big picture? NVIDIA's technology is becoming foundational to both corporate and national strategy, solidifying its dominant market position. The era of treating AI models as simple software products is over. They are now strategic assets at the center of global competition and regulation. That's our analysis for this week. The key things we're tracking are the potential for broader U.S. export controls on other AI labs and the diverging regulatory paths between the U.S. and the EU. If you're an engineer or investor in this space, these are the developments that will define your work for the next year. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more deep dives into the technology and strategy shaping the future of AI.